back to my channel. It's Cyra and I'm back with another fragrance video. Really no better compliment than being told that you smell good, and I feel like I've really mastered getting that type of reaction. And I'm also not a gatekeeper, so I'm here to put y'all on to my top 10 most complimented perfumes for spring. First is Hard to Get by Forever Mood. I'm very much a gourmand girl. I love smelling sweet, edible, like smelling good enough to take a bite out of. This has that same feel, but without being overly sweet or like too sickly. Basically, this smells like an iced lemon cupcake. It's so scrumptious. It's whipped, fluffy, airy. It has sugared lemon, whipped cream, and vanilla. And this is a really nice gourmand that doesn't smell childish. After a while, I do get kind of nose blind to this, but other people can still smell it, so I know it's there. Story time about this perfume. Half of the girls in the car were like, someone in here smells really good, and she smelled me and she was like, what is that? I told her what it was and she bought it on the Sephora app right in front of me. Really, really pretty scent, and it's so addictive. I love smelling myself whenever I have this on. This is one of my favorite sweet scents for warm weather. Time is for florals, and I've slowly but surely been becoming a floral girl. I'm obsessed with the Prada Infusions line. This is their newest addition to the collection called Infusions Rhubarb. This is kind of reminiscent of Parfums de Marly Delina, but minus that, I'm sorry, that old lady rose that's in there. I'm not really a Delina fan. I only like the exclusive, but that's besides the point. This is more of a young, fresh, dewy rose. You have rhubarb accord, some green mandarin, and white musk. This is such a pretty girl scent. Like, I feel like this girl is just really personable, like Miss Congeniality. She just has it all together. She's definitely a capsule wardrobe type of girl. Very into wellness, Pilates hottie, matcha drinker. This is just so cutesy. It makes me want to like go to a tea party or something. Rhubarb in here is the standout note, and it comes off very green and tangy. It isn't a sweet scent at all. It's very fresh and a little bit sparkling. I think it's so romantic and playful. It just smells classy but modern at the same time. I was really surprised by this scent, especially because I don't normally gravitate towards florals like this, but this is sparkly and clean rather than smelling like old flowers. Next is Golden Rule from Fleur. If you've been watching me, you know I am a huge fan of Fleur. Vanilla skin altered the chemistry of my brain, like genuinely. I love that scent so much. Golden Rule comes in close second. It's one of the prettiest blends of notes. Golden Rule is absolutely mouthwatering when you first spray it. It starts off with juicy pear, some mandarin, and a little bit of pink pepper, which adds this really nice flirtiness. Then you have orange flower water, coconut milk, and jasmine. And then at the bottom are your usual base notes of vanilla, sandalwood, and amber. I'm really not trying to nerd out on this scent, but it does take you through like some really beautiful phases as you wear it. It's a little bit candy-like from the fruits, and then as you wear it, it starts to get milky and creamy, a little bit floral, and then turns warm and sweet. This perfume is kind of like a mood ring. It reminds me a little bit of Prada Paradox, which is one of my favorite scents ever. It's a lot creamier. I love the way this melts into your skin. Velvety, it's milky, warm. It's a gorgeous vanilla floral scent that's really easy to wear. Next is Herbal Gold from Xerjoff. This is a perfume that you wear if you just really like attention. It's so unavoidable, but not in a bad way. This is a musky, fruity scent that smells like money. It's seriously one of the most luxurious DNAs. This is also a unisex scent, so if you're into that, you'll definitely want to sample this. I can't remember all the notes off the top of my head because they are pretty lengthy, but this has Brazilian orange, Sicilian lemon, bergamot, ginger, melon, pear, green apple, cinnamon, cardamom, cloves, white musk, amber, Madagascar vanilla, and woody notes. When I first read the notes on this, I was like, why would I ever want to smell like melons and cloves? Like, you genuinely do not smell any of the spices whatsoever. This is mostly a citrus musk bomb. This is not really an everyday scent for me. This is mostly what I put on if I'm like popping out, you know, like I have to smell like that girl. Perfume is a head turner. It's loud, it projects, it lasts forever. And although it's bold, it's not screechy or synthetic. I do have and love Herba Pura. I feel like this is a more refined version of that. It's a lot smoother, a little bit lighter and sweeter, and I think that's from the melon. Melon really adds this refreshing feel to the scent. This smells like a spring break trip to the Amalfi Coast. Like you're walking around in a cute little poplin midi dress, a big floppy sun hat, freshly tanned skin. Every person that wears this is definitely bougie, maybe even a little bit stuck up. On a lighter note, there is Me by Sniff. If you're gonna appreciate a skin scent, this is one that you'll want to get your nose on. Me is a soft and creamy skin scent. It has some peach skin, plum, orris, musk, and creamy sandalwood. I really like the way this one melts in with your skin and kind of smells differently on everyone. All perfumes change with your skin chemistry, but this one is really unique because the main ingredient is really you. Sometimes I just want a perfume where I can like gaslight someone into thinking that I just naturally smell like that. Like, I don't always want to smell perfumey, but even though this isn't a perfumey perfume, I still get compliments on it every single time. I was actually testing this out in the summer. It didn't have a name or anything. Anytime I came in close contact with someone, they were asking me what I had on. I literally didn't know, and I didn't know if people felt like I was trying to gatekeep. I genuinely did not know, but this scent sparked so much conversation. I was actually surprised because it was so subtle. One of the standout notes here is the oak moss, and if you're familiar with oak moss, it's kind of like that Baccarat Rouge-y vibe. This does not smell like Baccarat Rouge at all, but just think of the undertone of that type of scent. Most times I'm very unimpressed with skin scents. I feel like sometimes if you smelled a couple, you've smelled them all, but this one's really unique. Upscale hotel lobby meets I only use apothecary body care products. This is comforting, it's inviting, and just a touch sweet. It's kind of like smelling or getting a hug from your favorite person. Okay, I'm very late to this train, and I don't know what took me so long to try this, but it's Irresistible from Givenchy. It looks like I haven't used it that much, but that's just because, y'all, I have 200 perfumes. What am I supposed to do? Every time I have worn it, I'm obsessed with myself. The notes are pear, ambrette, rose, iris, musk, and Virginia cedar. This basically just smells like the color pink. It's sweet and juicy, and as you wear it, it gets more powdery with the iris. This is just like your classic feminine scent, but a little more modern. Most times, powdery rose scents can be a little bit headache-inducing, but I feel like the ambrette really helps to soften this up. Irresistible is literally irresistible. This just smells so ladylike and elegant. I also feel like Irresistible smells kind of romantic. It's flirty, girly, playful, beautiful, beautiful springtime scent. It is a little bit basic, but sometimes you need a good little basic, easy reach scent in your collection that you know is gonna do the job. This one comes at no surprise. It's Cosmerati's Dama Bianca. This one is a little bit of a splurge, so it's a smaller size. This smells angelic. This is just so sheer and ethereal. You have kumquat, lime, purple florals like violet and iris, lily of the valley, malted vanilla. It's kind of like a fruity vanilla milkshake, but then you also have those delicate florals. Every time I smell this, I just think of a wedding. It smells bridal. This is also another soft and romantic fragrance. It's so dreamy. This is actually like one of the most beautiful scents I own. It's a powdery, slightly sweet vanilla floral, but it has this smooth, luxurious finish. Although you do kind of have to overspray this because of how soft wearing it is, I feel like it's totally worth trying. It's just so elegant and dreamy. This is what I would imagine a princess to smell like. Speaking of princess, next is Princess by Kilian. I still have the old bottle because when they were threatening to discontinue it, I bought 5 backups. This is another great warm weather gourmand. It starts off bright and fresh with lemon and ginger. There's an earthy freshness from a matcha note, and then sweet, fluffy marshmallow. Marshmallow is one of my favorite notes, and I love how this scent makes it wearable for spring, summer. The easiest way I can describe this is as a green tea mochi ice cream. It's fluffy, it's creamy, but I do like how the ginger adds this little kick to it. I always thought it was interesting how the scent smelled like dessert, but fresh at the same time. This is actually one of the first niche perfumes that I purchased, and the hype never died down for me. I still wear this all the time. It just makes you smell like a fluffy matcha marshmallow cloud. Okay, I have been loving Roses Beneath from Mancera. What I really like about Mancera is that a little bit goes such a long way, and that's coming from an oversprayer. This is a rich, sensual, floral gourmand. It has a delicious candied rose, creamy vanilla, a little bit of musk. I do love a bold perfume, and this is teetering on bold territory, but I feel like the citrus really helps to cut that. It reminds me of a chic French girl who interns with a designer, has a well-curated collection of vintage bags, smokes her little cigarettes every now and then, and has a shoe collection that Carrie Bradshaw would die for. This is ultra feminine. I've really been gravitating towards like classic feminine scents lately. This scent gets bonus points for me for the scent cloud that it leaves. This isn't exactly your typical rose, nor is it a fresh rose. This combines sugar crystals with a lush bouquet of roses, so it comes across as a jammy rose. Delicious rose jam with vanilla. Although it features that citrus and the aquatic notes, something in here smells almost a little bit incensey. It reminds me a little bit of Intense Cafe. I've been wearing this down to the ground lately and will continue to do so until the summer. Lastly is Opus Core from Wilhelm. This is a sophisticated, airy floral. When I smell this, I just imagine a lazy Sunday morning. The sun is shining through my sheer white curtains, and I'm sipping on a fresh cup of hot tea. It has notes of Sicilian lemon, acai berry, raspberry bloom, magnolia, violet, sandalwood, skin musk, and amber. This is a fruity floral that's in the clean and fresh category, but it lasts such a long time. I was really impressed. This is a little bit soapy in a way. It almost reminds me of like a fruity shampoo. Yeah, this definitely smells like an everything shower. It's something about the springtime that makes me want to smell just bright and juicy, and this is one of those. This this scent is so gorgeous to me. I feel like this could easily be even a signature scent. I feel like this scent is for the soft life girls. This is an everyday luxury scent that's easily wearable, kind of like a Yours Can Be Better scent, but I really think the notes like raspberry bloom and acai help to turn it up and give it that something special. This is a must for any season. All right, y'all, so that is all for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed and maybe found some new scents to add into your spring rotation. As always, I'll leave everything linked down below, as well as where you can get samples. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.